In the next several minutes, I'm going to show you how to completely re-engineer your mind. Rewire your mind so that you can have more confidence, more energy, more clarity. So that you can stop having limiting beliefs, so that you can start to live out of abundance, so that you can control your emotions better. Look, you can't re-engineer your mind by reading books. You can't re-engineer your mind by watching this video. You can't re-engineer your mind by talking to someone. The only way you can re-engineer the way that your mind works is to take consistent daily actions that you do not want to take that will eventually re-engineer the way that your mind responds to stimulus. Okay, I'm going to dive right in and give you a couple examples. The very first thing is this. If you're waking up and hitting the snooze button, you're automatically telling yourself, I give up on life. Because you are physically capable of getting your ass out of bed, but your mind is holding you back, right? Okay, so when you start to get a couple wins under your belt and you do the things that you don't want to do, like wake up as soon as the alarm goes off, pray, meditate, read a page in a book, hydrate with some electrolyte salts, go to the gym, go on a walk. When you do these actions that you don't want to do, regardless of where you are in the world, regardless of how you feel, regardless of your emotions or your soreness or your tiredness or your bitch-assness, if you take daily actions, consistent actions, regardless of what's going on in your external environment, you start to rewire your mind. It's like when you do a 72-hour fast, right? And I just did one of these. Your mind tells you like 500 times during this time, eat food, eat food, eat food. And every time you deny yourself from the food, you are building your mindset so that you do not need external stimulus that your mind tells you you need, right? Guys, this is how you can actually remove drugs and alcohol from your life. You can reduce all of your vices. You can start to have more confidence. Because instead of listening to your first thought, you allow your first thought to enter, which you don't control, and you respond to that thought differently. This is mental reprogramming, a different response to your thoughts. What you have to understand is you don't control your first thought. Your first thought is not always real. And look, mental strength is not the same thing as intelligence. You can be an extremely intelligent person and still have very low mental strength, right? I was that way. I've always been an intellectual guy, but for a long period of time, I needed drugs and alcohol to get through my day. I needed vices to get through my day. As soon as I started re-engineering my mind, some crazy things happened. I started building my confidence. I started having more energy. I started having more clarity. And I went from a literal degenerate drug addict to president of 10X Health, managing 300 people, scaling the business from 9 million to 50 million in 1 year, max confidence, all because I followed a simple daily program that re-engineered my mind. And so when people say, oh, I don't want to do this, or this is hard, you have to say, good. That is how you strengthen your mind. When your conditions are not favorable, but you take the action anyway, guess what happens? Your mind gets stronger. And when everybody else is giving in to their vices, and when everybody else is being lazy and losing, you're winning. You're getting better. So guys, just create a daily program. And if you don't know what your program is and what it's supposed to be, you can click the link right here in this video, and I will help you rewire your mind entirely. I will help you re-engineer everything about the way that you respond to life so that you can have more confidence, so that you can have more clarity, so that you can have more energy, and so that you improve your relationships and you start moving up in business and making more money, and you can travel the world and make money from literally anywhere just because you decided I'm going all in on re-engineering my mind. So click the link if you guys really want to do that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it that simple, or did I oversimplify this? Stay up.